The temperature is climbing. You can feel it on the pavement, see it shimmering off the cars, and right across the UK, there's an official amber heat alert. While for us that might mean shorts and ice cream, for our pets, it's a serious danger. They can't just take off their fur coat, and they definitely can't tell us when they're starting to feel unwell. Every single summer, vets see pets suffer from heat-related illnesses that are entirely preventable and, tragically, can be fatal. Heat stroke isn't just some far-off risk. It's a reality that can happen terrifyingly fast. It's when a pet's body gets so hot, they just can't cool down on their own. This can lead to organ failure and, in the worst cases, death. But protecting them doesn't mean you have to barricade yourself indoors or spend a fortune on high-tech gadgets. The truth is, the most effective ways to keep your best friend safe and comfortable are often the simplest and cheapest. We're going to walk through the absolute best, vet-endorsed, and budget-friendly products you can find in UK stores right now. From Aldi to B&M and Poundland, and the life-saving hacks you can start using today. These aren't just suggestions. These are essential actions that could save your pet's life during this heat wave. 1. The foundation of cool, the self-cooling mat. Let's start with the single most popular and effective product you can buy, the self-cooling gel mat. If you only get one thing from this list, make it this. You've likely seen them in the aisles of Poundland, B&M, Aldi, and all over Amazon. They come in fun fruit designs or simple blues, with prices starting as low as £5 or £6. The magic of these mats is the pressure-activated gel inside. There's no electricity, no freezing, no water needed. The moment your pet lies down, the pressure and their body heat get the non-toxic gel working. It just starts absorbing their warmth, making the mat feel much cooler than they are. This cooling relief can last for several hours. Once your pet gets up, the mat automatically recharges itself after about 15 to 20 minutes, ready for the next time. So it's a super easy low-maintenance option. You can put it in their bed, on their favourite spot on the carpet, in the back of the car for essential travel, or on a tiled floor to make it extra chilly. Some brands on Amazon have durable, waterproof versions, while retailers like Aldi are known for bringing out their own sell-out versions for as little as $5.99. Now, a common problem is a pet who's a bit suspicious of this new crinkly thing. Don't just throw it on the floor and expect them to use it. Introduce it slowly. Put it near their bed, place a favourite toy or a couple of treats on it, and let them investigate in their own time. Never force them onto it. For cat owners, these mats are fantastic, since cats are masters of finding cool spots. Just make sure it's in a place where the cat doesn't feel cornered. They need to feel like they can easily walk away from it whenever they want. The RSPCA makes a crucial point here. Keep an eye on the mat. After a while, some can start to hold on to heat, so it's really important that your pet can just get up and move away. 2. Supercharge their hydration station. Make sure they have fresh water. We all know this, but in a heat wave, a single bowl in the kitchen just isn't enough. Dehydration is a huge factor in heat stroke, leaving pets sluggish and unwell, so you need to be a bit more strategic. Place multiple heavy-bottomed bowls of fresh, cool water around the house and garden, especially in any shady spots they like to relax in. This means they never have to go far for a drink. The easiest hack in the book? Add a handful of ice cubes to their water bowls. It keeps the water chilled for longer, and some pets find the bobbing cubes an entertaining game, which actually encourages them to drink more. You can even freeze one of their water bowls if it's metal or ceramic, which keeps the water inside cold as it thaws. For fussy drinkers, especially cats who can be really particular about still water, a pet water fountain is a game changer. You can find them affordably online or in larger pet stores. The constant movement of the water mimics a natural stream and is much more appealing to them. Finally, think about their food. Adding a little cool water to their dry kibble is another easy way to boost their fluid intake without them even realizing. It's a simple trick, but on a dangerously hot day, every single drop of extra hydration counts. No. 3. The DIY frozen snack bar. When it's too hot for a walk, boredom can set in. This is where frozen treats are a lifesaver. They cool your pet down from the inside out, and they give them something interesting to do. The RSPCA and other animal charities frequently recommend this as a top tip for heatwave care. Forget a standard Kong toy. Get creative and set up a whole frozen snack bar. The possibilities are endless, as long as you stick to pet-safe ingredients. A fantastic and cheap option is to make pet ice lollies. Use ice cube trays, silicone molds, or even an old yogurt pot. Fill them with water mixed with a tiny bit of low-salt chicken or beef broth. You can add mashed banana, apple slices, no pips, or blueberries. Pop a dog biscuit in to act as a lolly stick and freeze. These pupsicles are a massive hit. You can buy pre-made doggy ice cream mixes from brands like Smoofle, but making your own is cheaper and just as good. Another brilliant tool is a licky mat. Smear it with plain yogurt or pet-safe peanut butter, check it has no xylitol, then freeze it flat. The act of licking is incredibly calming for a dog, and a frozen licky mat takes them ages to finish, keeping them cool and occupied. This isn't just for dogs. Create a simple frozen platter for your cat by freezing some of their favorite wet food or tuna in water in an ice cube tray. It's a cool, interesting activity for them. The whole point is to make cooling down into a fun game. It distracts them from the heat and stops them from getting bored and frustrated being stuck inside. The humble towel hack, done right. Here's a classic free hack almost everyone knows, the damp towel. But there is a right way and a very wrong way to use it. Vets and the RSPCA issue a critical warning about this. Never, ever place a wet towel directly on top of your dog or cat. It might seem logical, but you're actually trapping heat against their body, like a soggy, insulating blanket. This can make them overheat even faster. The correct way is to soak a towel in cool, not ice-cold, water, wring it out, and lay it flat on the floor. A tiled kitchen or bathroom floor is ideal. You're creating a cool spot that your pet can choose to lie on. That choice is the most important part. They instinctively know what they need, and having the option to cool their belly and paws is highly effective. Remember, pets release a lot of heat through their paws and belly, so a cool surface helps them regulate their temperature naturally. You'll need to refresh the towel regularly as it warms up. Just re-soak it in cool water every half an hour or so. Another great RSPCA tip is to wrap a frozen water bottle in a towel. This creates a chilled spot for your pet to lie next to, and it's especially good for smaller pets like rabbits or guinea pigs. 5. Engineer a cool environment. Your home can quickly turn into a hot box, especially rooms like conservatories. You need to actively manage your home's environment to keep it cool. During the hottest parts of the day, usually between 11 a.m. and 3 p.m., keep curtains or blinds closed on the sunny side of the house. It's a simple thing, but it can dramatically lower the temperature inside. Fans can be a great help, but use them safely. Don't point a fan directly at your pet. Instead, use it to circulate the air. A great trick is to place a bowl of ice or a frozen water bottle in front of the fan to blow cooler air around. And always watch out for the cables. Make sure they're tucked away so pets can't chew on them. Another fantastic product is a raised or elevated dog bed, which you can get from Amazon or in Aldi's special buys. They have a breathable mesh fabric stretched over a frame. By lifting your pet off the hot floor, it allows for 360-degree airflow, which helps their body heat escape much more easily. Some even come with a canopy for shade, making them perfect for the garden. And speaking of the garden, make sure there is always a shady area available. A spot that was shady in the morning can become a blistering death trap by the afternoon as the sun moves. You might need to move their kennel or create temporary shade with a big umbrella or a securely fastened sheet. 6. Smarter, safer walks. According to recent studies, exercise is the #1 trigger of heatstroke in UK dogs. A staggering 75% of cases were caused by exertion, many from just a normal walk. This is why rethinking your walk schedule isn't a suggestion. It's a non-negotiable safety rule. Walks must be done in the coolest parts of the day, very early in the morning or late in the evening after the sun has gone down. Before you even step outside, do the 5-second test. Place the back of your hand on the pavement. If it's too hot for you to hold it there for 5 seconds, it is far too hot for your dog's paws and can cause painful burns. For toilet breaks during the day, keep them brief and on grass if you can. For dogs that still need to burn off energy, think about a cooling vest or coat. You can find them on Amazon from brands like Ankle. You just soak them in cold water, and as the water evaporates, it draws heat away from the dog's body. But the RSPCA warns that you have to use these correctly and keep them wet. Otherwise, they can trap heat and make things worse. Always carry water with you on a walk, no matter how short. And remember, if your dog seems tired or is panting more than usual, let them rest. In a heatwave, it is always better to skip a walk than to risk their life. 7. Don't forget cats and small furries. While dogs get most of the attention, hot weather is just as dangerous for our other pets. Cats are generally good at finding cool spots, but we can still help them out. Make sure they have access to cool rooms with tiled floors. Many cats will love a simple cardboard box placed in a dark, cool corner of a wardrobe or under a bed. Rabbits and guinea pigs are especially vulnerable to heat stroke because they can't pant properly to cool down. Their hutch must be in the shade for the entire day. You can cover the mesh part of their run with a damp towel to create a cooler microclimate. A frozen water bottle wrapped in a towel inside their hutch is a brilliant cooling station for them to lie against. You can also put a ceramic tile that's been in the fridge in their enclosure for them to lie on. Check on them regularly and know the signs of heat stroke in rabbits, like a wet nose and red, warm ears. Even our more exotic pets need looking after. The RSPCA warns that pet snakes become more active in the heat and are excellent escape artists, so make sure their tanks are locked up tight. For fish, make sure their tank isn't in direct sunlight, which can heat the water to dangerous levels. 8. A word on grooming. When you see your big, fluffy dog panting, the urge to shave them down to the skin is huge. It feels like the logical thing to do. But for many breeds, especially double-coated dogs like Huskies, German Shepherds and Golden Retrievers, it's one of the worst things you can do. That double coat isn't just for winter. It's a clever insulation system. The dense undercoat protects them from cold, while the longer outer hairs protect them from the sun and let air circulate near the skin, keeping them cool. Shaving it all off removes their natural sunblock and aircon, making them more likely to get sunburn and overheat. So what's the solution? Brushing. Regular, thorough brushing to get rid of all that loose, dead undercoat is the key. This lets air get to the skin and helps their natural cooling system work properly. If you're ever unsure, talk to a professional groomer or your vet. 9. The critical dangers, cars and conservatories. This needs to be said loud and clear. Never, ever, under any circumstances, leave your dog in a car on a warm day. Not for a minute. Not with the window cracked. Not in the shade. It is a death trap. Reports from vets show that heat stroke cases from dogs being left in hot vehicles are a persistent and growing problem. On a 22-degree day, the inside of a car can reach a lethal 47 degrees in under an hour. It is a horrible way for a pet to die, and it's completely avoidable. If you see a dog in distress inside a hot car, the advice from the RSPCA and police is to call 999 immediately. The same danger applies to conservatories, greenhouses, or any glass-heavy room. These areas heat up just as fast as a car, so you've got to make sure your pets can't get trapped in them during the day. Always double-check these spaces are empty before you close the door. 10. Know the signs of heat stroke. All the prevention in the world is fantastic, but you still need to know the signs of heat stroke, because acting fast is the difference between life and death. This is an emergency. The early signs can be subtle but get serious quickly. Look out for heavy panting, excessive drooling, restlessness, and bright red gums or tongue. As things get worse, you might see more advanced signs. Confusion, where they seem drowsy or out of it. They might start to stagger, vomit, have diarrhea, and in the most severe cases, they can have seizures or collapse. If you even suspect heat stroke, you have to act immediately. The latest advice from vets is cool first, transport second. First, move your pet to a cool, shaded area. Start cooling them by pouring cool, not ice-cold, water over them. Focus on their belly, inner thighs, and paws, as these are the best spots to cool them down quickly. While you're doing this, you or someone else has to be on the phone to your vet, letting them know you're coming. Don't stop cooling them on the way to the vet. Keep using wet towels or have the car's aircon on full blast. Immediate vet care is absolutely essential. This heatwave is a serious event for our pets, but as you can see, keeping them safe is about being prepared and proactive, not panicked. It's about creating cool zones, adjusting routines, and using simple, affordable hacks and products you can get all over the UK. From a £6 cooling mat from Poundland to a frozen lolly made in your kitchen, these small actions make a huge difference. Now, I want to hear from you. What are your go-to heatwave hacks? Do you have a pet-safe ice lolly recipe your dog goes crazy for? Have you found a cooling product that has been an absolute lifesaver? Share your tips in the comments below. Your idea could genuinely help another pet owner and keep a beloved animal safe. Stay cool and look after your furry family. Please don't forget to subscribe and like.